Have you ever felt like your own brain is playing tricks on you? You remember an event one way, but your friend remembers it completely differently. Or maybe you were so sure about a decision, only to find out later it was based on a totally wrong assumption. Well, you're not going crazy. The truth is, our brains lie to us all the time. It's not because they're malicious, it's because they're trying to be efficient. Today, we're diving into the fascinating reasons why your brain tells you little white lies and how you can become a better truth detector. So, why does this happen? Think of your brain as a super powerful, but also super lazy computer. It has to process an insane amount of information every single second. To cope, it creates mental shortcuts, what psychologists call heuristics. These shortcuts help us make quick decisions without having to analyze every single detail. For example, when you see a person in a white coat with a stethoscope, you immediately think doctor. Your brain didn't wait to see their ID badge. It used a shortcut. Most of the time, this works great. But sometimes, these shortcuts lead to big mistakes or cognitive biases. One of the most common ways our brain tricks us is through confirmation bias. This is our tendency to favor information that confirms what we already believe. If you think a certain brand of phone is the best, you'll actively look for positive reviews about it and ignore all the negative ones. Your brain isn't trying to deceive you. It just loves being right. It's like having a personal cheerleader in your head that only cheers for your existing ideas. This can be a problem because it stops us from seeing the full picture and learning new things. It keeps us locked in our own little bubble. Another tricky one is the availability heuristic. Our brains tend to think that things we can easily remember are more important or more common than they really are. For example, after watching news reports about a plane crash, you might feel that flying is incredibly dangerous, even though statistically, it's one of the safest ways to travel. The dramatic images of the crash are just more readily available in your memory than the countless flights that land safely every day. Your brain mistakes easy to recall for highly probable. Then there's the fascinating world of false memories. Our memory isn't like a video recording that captures everything perfectly. It's more like a creative storyteller. Every time you recall a memory, your brain rebuilds it. And during this reconstruction, new information, suggestions from others, or even your own emotions, can sneak in and alter the original event. This is why multiple people can witness the same event and have completely different recollections. It's not that someone is lying, it's just that everyone's brain has edited the movie a little differently. So, what can we do about our lying brains? We can't just turn off these biases as they're deeply wired into our thinking, but we can become more aware of them. The first step is to simply accept that your brain takes shortcuts. When you're making an important decision, pause and ask yourself, am I only looking for evidence that supports my view? Am I being swayed by a recent dramatic event? Could my memory of this be slightly off? And try to actively seek out different perspectives. Play devil's advocate with your own beliefs. Talk to people who disagree with you and genuinely listen to their reasoning. Instead of relying on memory alone, consult facts and data when you can. By consciously challenging our own thought processes, we can start to catch our brain in the act and make smarter, more informed choices. It's about being the mindful user of your brain, not just its passive passenger. It's a lifelong journey to better understand ourselves, and recognizing our own cognitive biases is a huge part of that. It makes us more humble, more open-minded, and ultimately wiser. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this interesting, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into how our minds work. See you in the next one. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We like to think that with all our advanced technology and brilliant minds, we've pretty much figured out the universe. But the truth is, we've only just scratched the surface. There are some mysteries so profound, so baffling, that even our best scientists are left scratching their heads. Today, we're diving into some of the biggest unsolved mysteries that science just can't explain. First up, let's talk about dark matter and dark energy. You see, everything we can observe, stars, planets, galaxies, you and me, all of that only makes up about 5% of the entire universe. So, what's the other 95%? Scientists call it dark matter and dark energy. Dark matter is the invisible stuff that provides the extra gravity needed to hold galaxies together. We know it's there because we can see its gravitational effects, but we have no idea what it's actually made of. It doesn't emit or reflect any light, so we can't see it directly. It's like a cosmic ghost holding the universe together. Then there's dark energy, which is even weirder. It's the mysterious force that's causing the expansion of the universe to accelerate. We thought gravity would be slowing things down, but nope. The universe is speeding up, pushing everything further and further apart. The nature of this energy is one of the biggest puzzles in modern physics. Next on our list is something a little closer to home: the origin of life itself. How did a bunch of non-living chemical compounds on a primordial Earth suddenly spark into life? This is the question of abiogenesis. We have the famous Miller-Urey experiment from the 1950s, which showed that amino acids, the building blocks of proteins, could form under early Earth conditions. That was a huge step, but it's a long way from a simple amino acid to a complex, self-replicating cell. How did these building blocks assemble themselves into the intricate machinery of life, like DNA and RNA? Did life start in a warm little pond, as Darwin suggested, or deep in hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor? Or, as some theories propose, did the first ingredients for life arrive on Earth from space, hitching a ride on a meteorite? We just don't have the answer yet. Let's move from the beginning of life to the mystery of our own minds. Consciousness. What is it? How does a 3-pound lump of tissue inside our skulls, the brain, create the rich subjective experience of being you? You can feel the warmth of the sun, taste a strawberry, feel sad, or remember your first day of school. This is your conscious experience. Neuroscientists can map which parts of the brain light up when you have these experiences, but they can't explain how the firings of neurons translate into the feeling itself, the what it's like to be experience. This is known as the hard problem of consciousness. Is it just a complex computation? Or is it a fundamental property of the universe, like mass or spin? We're still in the dark, and for our final mystery, let's talk about something truly strange. Fast radio bursts, or FRBs. These are incredibly powerful but extremely brief flashes of radio waves coming from deep space. They last for just a few milliseconds but can release as much energy in that time as our sun does in an entire day. We first detected them in 2007, and since then, we've found hundreds more. Some of them are one-off events, while others repeat from the same location. The big question is, what could possibly be powerful enough to create them? Theories range from colliding neutron stars and black holes to highly magnetized stars called magnetars. Some have even playfully suggested they could be signals from advanced extraterrestrial civilizations. While that's a long shot, the true cause remains one of the hottest topics in astronomy today. So there you have it. From the fabric of the cosmos to the very nature of our existence, the universe is still full of mind-bending mysteries. It's a humbling reminder that the more we learn, the more we realize how much we don't know. Which of these mysteries fascinates you the most? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. See you next time.
Did you know that a group of flamingos is called a flamboyance? How fabulous is that? But wait, it gets weirder. Otters hold hands while they sleep so they don't float away from each other. Can you even handle that level of cuteness? And get this. The Eiffel Tower can grow over 6 inches taller during the summer. As the iron heats up, it expands, literally making the tower stretch. Speaking of strange structures, did you know that in Venice, all gondolas must be painted black by law, unless they belong to a high-ranking official? It's like a city-wide dress code for boats. Finally, a snail can sleep for up to 3 years straight. Imagine taking a nap that long. If you love learning things